Here we're going to take a look at how to draw the top views of different objects. So in the first video we looked to see how to draw just the front view. In this we're going to draw a top view, which is very similar. It says in the information section, to draw a top view of an object, first imagine you're holding a paper directly above the object and looking down on it as shown in figure 2. If you do this, you will be able to see only the solid blue surfaces of the object. Drawing the outlines of these surfaces only, exactly as they look, is called drawing a top view. Figure 1 shows how the top view drawing of the object shown in figure 2 will appear when finished. So when we did our front views, there were certain measurements that were important for doing that kind of drawing. For the top view, there are some different dimensions or measurements that we'll need to look at. One is how deep the object is. We have two measurements that show some different depths. We have two measurements that show different widths. And the other two here are the heights. And because we're looking at the object from above, we're not going to be able to tell what the different heights are. We're just going to be able to tell how deep the object is and how wide the object is. Now if we look here, this is the front left corner of the object. And on our sheet, this example shows the front left being right here. So we have a width and we have a depth. Here we're going to do some practice drawing these different top views. And remember, the first thing we want to do is look to see the dimensions of each of these objects. And the two we're dealing with is width and depth. And the depth, remember, is how far back away from the person that the object goes. We don't need to worry about height in these drawings. So from where the boy is looking down, he's looking down right in front, like right here is where he's looking down at. So this would be considered the front of the object right here. So we need to find how deep the object goes back. And it says here it's 4 inches. The whole object is 4 inches. And these sort of look like stairs. So one set of stairs is 2 inches deep. The stairs are 7 inches wide. So those are the measurements that we'll need to draw this top view. So our bottom left corner is right here, lines up with this, so our drawing should look just like this. And each stair step is 2 inches deep and a total of 4 inches deep and 7 inches wide. So we're going to draw the width first. We're going to draw 7 blocks wide. Okay. And the object is 4 inches deep, so we're going to go up 4. So remember, we're looking at it from the top. So this total object is a rectangular shape. And we have 2 stair steps, 1, 2. So there's going to be 2 rectangles we'll need to have. So we'll draw a line that separates those 2 rectangles right through the center. And since this object is 4 blocks deep, half of that is 2 blocks, or 2 inches. So we'll draw a line right through the center. So that's how it should look for problem number 1. For problem number 2, we have an object here that has 2 blocks, and they're dissimilar shape and size. So we'll need the dimensions for those. The depth of this object is 4 inches. The total width of the object is 7 inches. The width of this taller part is 1 inch. And the height dimensions we don't need to worry about. So those are our 3 key dimensions. So starting here in this bottom left corner, right here, we'll draw our object. So this object is 7 7 inches wide. It'll be 4 inches deep, so it's rectangular shape, the outline of it. And now we need to draw where this rectangle will go. So since this says it's 1 inch wide and it goes 4 inches back, we'll start here in the bottom left, over 1, 4 back, and that will be what the top of this object should look like.